What's going on, guys? Spazmattic here, back inside Destiny 2, and in this video I'm going to cover the comparison between Rampage and Swashbuckler. I decided to compare these two perks because they are very similar, and mainly because of the Spare Rations hand cannon. I recently got a roll on my Spare Rations with Rapid Hit and Swashbuckler, which in my opinion is the best or one of the best rolls you can get on this thing. The Spare Rations has a chance at dropping from Reckoning, Gambit Prime, as well as the weekly Gambit Prime bounty, which is where I got mine from. I'll be testing the Swashbuckler perk on my Spare Rations while I'll be comparing the Rampage perk on my Midnight Coup. And I'm sure you guys already know, but Midnight Coup is obtainable from the Leviathan raid, as well as the Benedict bot in the tower, if he's selling it, that is. So, I think these two weapons are good comparisons because they're both 150 RPM hand cannons, and are like the only good 150 RPM hand cannons in the game. For both the perks, I'll be testing how long each perk lasts when activated and how much damage they do per stack, and then compare to see which is best. So keep in mind that Rampage caps at stacks of 3, while Swashbuckler caps at a stack of 5, and can also be given a stack of 5 just off one melee kill, unlike Rampage. So to start off with Rampage, the Rampage perk lasts about 3 seconds long. A 0 stack or no stack at all of Rampage deals about 1316 damage. A single stack of Rampage deals about 1576 damage. 2 stacks of Rampage deals 1858 damage, and finally 3 stacks of Rampage deals 2181 damage. So a single stack will give a 20% increase in damage, while 2 stacks gives a 40% increase in damage, and 3 stacks will give a 65% increase in damage with Rampage. So comparing this to the perk Swashbuckler, the perk itself lasts about 5 seconds long, which is about 2 seconds longer than how long a Rampage lasts. So a base hit of the weapon with the perk not active deals 1316 damage, the same amount of damage as the Midnight Coup without a Rampage stack, and a single stack of Swashbuckler deals 1487, 2 stacks of Swashbuckler deals 1659 damage, 3 stacks of Swashbuckler deals 1830 damage, 4 stacks of Swashbuckler deals 2001 damage, and finally 5 stacks of Swashbuckler, which is the max, deals 2172 damage. Each stack of Swashbuckler is about a 13% increase from its previous stack, so obviously 13 times 5, that's a total of 65% increase of damage, which is the same amount as Rampage. So also, the 5 stack of Swashbuckler, as you guys can tell, deals 9 less damage than 3 stack of Rampage, which obviously isn't that big of a deal. Obviously Rampage does more, but keep in mind that Swashbuckler does last about 2 seconds more than Rampage. And another important thing to notice is that Swashbucklers, they can activate a 5 stack just off one melee kill on an enemy, which I think is important because sometimes you'll be getting in these ad fights and you'll be wanting to melee and acolytes instead of reloading your gun, which can also obviously give you a 5 stack on your weapon, which is important to notice. So overall, comparing these two perks to each other, I would choose Swashbuckler over Rampage solely because it lasts longer and because it can be activated upon melee kills, unlike Rampage. So I also will most likely be using my Spare Rations over my Midnight Coup from now on, just because Spare Rations has the ability to take mods while Midnight Coup cannot. Also, Spare Rations can be randomly rolled, so I can go for any other rolls on this thing, while Midnight Coup will always have Outlaw Rampage as its perk. So Spare Rations is good because you can also go for Kill Clip, even Rampage if you wanted Rampage on it. Multi-Kill Clip is another really good perk in this new DLC, which is also probably one of the better damage perks on weapons. And obviously, for the reload perk on Spare Rations, I would go for Rapid Hit because obviously reloading is important. So I'll definitely be using my Midnight Coup in the future, and it's always going to be one of my main weapons I use for PvE activities inside of Destiny 2. So hopefully you guys found this guide and comparison helpful in any type of way. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them down below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later, back inside Destiny 2. Peace.